Alright. Awesome. Welcome, folks, to the top of Tomahawk Mountain on the Starter Crater Lake Zipline. This is our ground pull. We're going to go over some things about your gear, some tips and tricks, and all that good stuff before we hit the road. The most important piece of gear today are these metal clips on the end of your yellow tethers. Luckily, you already know everything you need to know about these clips, which is nothing. These clips are my job and Jacob's job today. They're there to make sure you always stay ziplining and never unexpectedly transition into skydiving. So for your own safety, you're going to leave these clips alone. The yellow tethers that are attached to the ends of them, however, are totally fair game for you guys to hold on to. You can use them to move your clips around the trees on our platforms. On bridges, hold on for some support. If it gets a little bit scary, wipe away a tear. Anything you need to do with these yellow tethers is totally fair game. Next, a piece of gear that you are allowed to operate today is your trolley, which is that big orange clip hanging down from you. Everyone hold it up in their right hand for me. Perfect. Now you're going to be using it to get on and off of our zip lines today. To open it up, you're going to go ahead and slide down on the outside of the clip on that little metal ring. You slide down on that ring and then push in, and it'll open up for you. If you just try to push in, it's not going to go anywhere. You have to slide down first. A couple times. Alright, perfect.
Right. Slide down.
So you're going to open it up just like that, put it onto the zip line from the right to the left, making sure your tether stays nice and flat. If your tether's all twisted and you put it on from the right to the left, it's going to try to unravel if you go down that zip line. My Tom Flint for the Daredevil is to go helicopter through the trees. For me, who's trying to catch you, my job's easier if I don't have to nudge around house kick at the same time. So just leave this tether nice and flat and have a great time. Next thing with your trolley is your riding position, which is where your hands are going to be while you're riding down that zip line. Give you a little bit of a side view, with your trolley facing away from you. You take your non-dominant hand, or whichever hand does not have your leather pad on it. You go ahead with your left hand, if you're right-handed, or your right hand if you're left-handed. Pinky in the groove that's furthest away from you, thumb in the groove that's closest to you, all your fingers in the middle. If your hands are bigger, you can also put your thumb on the back plate. Just want to make sure it doesn't get wrapped up underneath because that's what the zip line's passing through. It'll get real toasty real quick down there.
Thumb over top.
Yeah. And then another really important thing is you want to make sure nothing is ever out in front of your trolley. Anything out in front is going to make contact with our backup brake today. Get smashed pretty good. So just make sure you got your pinky in that front groove and you'll be totally fine. Next, take your hand with your brake pad and set it right on top in a nice little stack. And that's going to complete your riding position. Now, having your hands like this makes it easy to transition into braking, which we'll go over in just a minute, and easy for you to steer. In terms of steering, there's no crazy twists or turns out there on the course, but the wind might pick up, blow you out one way or another. Important to know how to get yourself straight again. So say my feet get blown out way to the right, you've got a little saying and it's nose to toes. I'm going to point the nose of my trolley right towards my toes. Now look at me back here. Same thing if I get blown left, again nose to toes, nose my trolley, left towards my toes, and look at me back to the front. Any questions on anything I've covered? Okay.
First pop clips, what do you guys do with these metal clips?
Nothing.
I'll be sending you guys on your way today, so when you get up to my platform, I'll take these. There, take that trolley out, make sure that tether is nice and flat. Step up onto the box, open it up, hook it on from the right to the left, like Scott mentioned a second ago. Next, just sit on down into that harness. You don't have to put your hands up here and hold yourself up. That'll just tire your arms out for no real reason. So just leave them up here, don't hold yourself up. You can, however, keep your feet on the box or the platform, whatever's more comfortable for you. You can trust this redhead tether. It's going to hold you guys today. It's the best we could find at the Dollar Tree. It does a good job. So make sure you guys don't go zip lining before I give you that go ahead. Otherwise, it will look something like this. Looks pretty goofy. We call it zip lash. To avoid that, just wait till I give you that go ahead. I'll pull you in. I'll probably laugh at you. But to avoid that, like I said, just wait for my go ahead. You might even hear Scott over the radio say words like clear. Just give me that extra second to put these onto the line, and then I'll let you know you're good to go at that time. When I do that, good to go. You can pick those feet up off the platform, pick them out in front of you, and cross them like so. Doing that allows you to stay a little more aerodynamic, and it minimizes the amount of steering that you might have to do next time. So those out in front of you also. Crossing out in front of you is a much better version than this for Scott, who's going to be taking pictures at the other side.
Yeah, I don't want that view.
Next thing, super important, probably the most important thing I'll teach you guys. I'd like to have you guys all give me an air high five. So that is how flat I want your hand when you're going to be braking today. What braking looks like is you're going to be sliding that hand back onto the line, like I said, super flat, almost like you're giving the line a high five. That friction that you're giving the line will be what's slowing you down as you go into Scott's platform. That'll give you a signal so you know when to do that. Couple important things. I want you to be sliding that hand back, not forward. That Charlie's going to go down the line. You'd be surprised what people do. Don't put it out in front. Not a good spot. Put it back. Slide it back. You don't want to pick it up either. Try to slant it. You might miss this way. Not break it all. What's our question?
What is Dawson gonna do?
I'll show you what to do.
He'll go over that in just a second. Anyway, so sliding that hand back. Don't want to pick it up and slant. You may miss this way. Not break it off. Or worse, break with your skin. Give yourself a little bit of friction burn. Not what you want either. So also easily avoidable. Just slide that. Make sure, like I said, keep it flat. You don't want to grab. You grab it reverse, but way too well. You're going to be going down the line. Your hand's going to stop. You'll feel all of that. Sore for the rest of the day. Avoidable. Keep that hand nice and flat.
Alright, perfect. So I mentioned how to break, I'll be telling you when to break on the chord. I have 2 signals for you today, both with my left arm. First with my left arm, waving down towards my hip. This is my break signal. You see that one all the time. It means you can go ahead, slide that hand back, and start easing onto the pressure. You don't want to put all your brakes on right away. You're aiming for a nice gradual landing into the box here. If you slam all your brakes on right away, you might see my second signal, which is up above my head. This is my no brake signal. It means I'm not sure you have enough speed left to make it to me. If you are braking, you need to take your brake pad off and put it back in that riding position, or if you're not braking, it means you don't need to start braking. Usually I'll be shouting don't brake or no brake, something like that too, if you see that one. You'll see this one less commonly. Christiana, you might see that one more, because if you're on the smaller side, you'll be going slow. So once again, down for no brake, up above my head or down for brake, sorry, up above my head for no brake. These are both on my left arm. My right arm's going to be flapping like crazy, operating a system of ropes and pulleys that has a backup brake on it. You can ignore this arm, it's not a signal. This backup brake will be out on the line for every single one of you, every single time. It's there for if you're not having a great time braking, or you're flying into the tree trying to pump me off into the forest. It'll help you have a more gradual landing. Once again, as long as nothing's out in front of that front groove, that box is your friend, not your foe. It's there to help you have a more gradual landing and not go flying into the tree. If you are coming in nice and easy like I need you to, however, I'll pull it out of your way. When you are coming in for a landing, you're going to have your feet crossed out in front of you, like Jacob was saying. When you get close, I want you to uncross those feet, pick them up nice and high, and land on top of the box here. If you leave them down low, so hit your shins in the box, straight out in front of you. I'll hit my shins with the box. So for the best interest of everybody's shins, nice and high on top. At this point, I'll grab your red tether and pull you the rest of the way up. I know it's natural to grab here to try to pull yourself in or just to feel stable, but since I'm pulling from your tether, I'm going to run over your fingers pretty good. So leave your hands up top, I'll pull you in, and you can grab up behind all these nuts and bolts here and get up on the left side. I say the left side because I'm always going to be here on the right side. If you get up on my side, I got to give you a big awkward hug to get all your clips to the tree. If you really needed to hug it out, we can when we're back on the ground, but in the tree, we're going to keep a little bit of personal space. Next, a bit of a scenario for you. If you're riding across from me, you see that no brake? here. Hit the ground running.
We'll have to wait. Oh, dragonfly! You gonna get zoomed in? No worries. I am not the need for bugs again. I turned too sharp with a woolly worm and I swing again. You're good to go. Line clear, brake system clear. Hold on. Well, because I wanted to do that. I don't remember that.
Go for it.
I think I slowed down too much. He said turn around and then like.
I got it. You can let go. You're close enough. If you're a little bit further out, yeah.
Okay.
You can get your feet down. There you go. Perfect. You can get your jaw on. You good? Yeah. Alright, get some water if you'd like.
Oh, nice. Picture. Around to your left.
Feed it through. There you go.
Yep.
Alright, go for it. You know a thing or two about these pieces.
Oh yeah,
It's
and
jolly.
hiking.
Mm-hmm.
He hiked
Like
a
those
lot of
races, don't they?
PCT with me.
Oh, nice. Well,
Don't knock the box off the edge.
Alright, go for it. You know how much of a pain it is to get that thing back up here?
Go back there. Good dodge the camera. Alright, awesome. Like the brakes or something? You can look down. When were you like, I'm just gonna let the hair grow out?
It actually took a while. A couple years.
Go for it.
Alright, awesome. Go back there. Keep going. Like that.
Things a little loose back here.
Yeah, it's fine. It's comfortable.
Go for it.
Oh, my Spider-Man.
We'll get Tom Holland. Get you in
I
there.
don't know about that.
There you go. You can take it back.
You sure? Oh no! My my safety line's gone.
I act more like them than I do an actual adult, that's for sure.
When we did scouts, it was fun. When I was in charge of the BB range. Take my gloves off now.
Yep. Oh, you guys got some things here. Oh. I'll take this. If you guys could just loosen up some of those straps on like your hips, your legs. That'd be great. For sure. Thank you guys for your service.
Like, I'll give it to
Coming out.
Yeah, I need to get you.
All right.
Alright, I'm just gonna leave my hands on it.